Yo guys, Sniper in here, back with another video, and this is kind of a different video I'm taking this time. I told you I was going to upload within a week. That upload is coming today. I'm hoping to see you guys next week because I'm uploading every week. If you guys watched my other video on, my return video, I guess, right, I explained that I'm just going to return to a weekly scheduling basis for now, and we'll see where that takes me. But this is going to be or what happened to Niko Bellic after GTA 4. So there are many rumors speculating that he passed away, he died, somehow maybe to Trevor, but that's really kind of not really proven. So I'm going to really tell you how it starts, right? GTA 4 takes place in Liberty City with a dark atmosphere. You play as Niko Bellic, a Serbian immigrant to the United States, with his cousin Roman, and we have to kind of connect the dots to really find out what happened to Niko. So let's get right into this video. So where we start is towards the end of GTA 4, where Jimmy Pegorino, the leader of the Pegorino family, calls us in and he asks us to make a deal with a former foe, or the Russian Dmitry Raskolov, who has betrayed Niko Bellic countless times, and even his best friend Mikhail Faustin. He asked us to make a deal to make more money for the Pegorino family and to get him and his family into the commission. Niko was pretty hesitant, as he's been betrayed by this guy, Dmitry Raskolov, many times. But for the canon ending, you have to not take the deal. And that ends in Dimitri's fate. You finally kill Dimitri on the platypus ship, the same ship that Niko comes to the U.S. on. And after that happens, Jimmy Pegorino finds out, and he crashes Roman's wedding, and he kills Kate, the woman that Niko is currently seeing. He just kills her out of nowhere. He was aiming for Niko, but he hit Kate. So then it leads you to the final mission. Obviously, you take revenge on Jimmy Pegorino and you go after him, and successfully you kill him. Kill Jimmy Pegorino, and that's kind of the end of GTA 4. That's the canon ending. Roman survives, Kate passes away. Unfortunately, right? But it was the other ending was Roman dying, but that's non-canon actually. This was the canon ending. This, you had to reject the deal. How do I know that this ending is canon? Well, it kind of gives it away in a mission called Roman's Sorrow, where Roman has a dream and he explains it to Niko. Here it is.
Out of the cab business. Last night I had a dream.
Really?
Yes. You and I had a place of our own. A place where people come to eat and relax. Classy place. None of this fast food diner bullshit. We own a real restaurant. Tavern. It's a place distinct.
So after listening to that dream, or Roman's dream, he says that he wants to open a tavern, a nice classy restaurant, no diner, no fast food, not a joint where people just smoke and drink and do all crazy stuff. It's a place where someone can relax, people can relax, fancy people. So that takes us to GTA 5. If you come to this house that you've probably seen or heard of, you go onto the deck, and on the table here lies the wanted poster of Niko Bellic. Now, it's a pretty rough shape. It's pretty hard to make out what it says. But if you look up online, here is an actual, fully readable version of it. It's wanted assault with a deadly weapon. Clearly after Niko Bellic. But what's also interesting on this deck is that there's a dartboard. Now, what's interesting about a dartboard? It's just a dartboard. Well, the most famous way to play darts in this game is at the Yellow Jack Inn. That is a place where you can eat, drink, and do all that stuff. So people have connected the Yellow Jack Inn to Roman's dream. But do I think so? We'll get into that. I just have two little Easter eggs to show you, because there are also two Easter eggs within this Yellow Jack Inn. If you literally enter, turn left, there's 3 jackets. The third one on the right is one that appears to be Niko's jacket, or one that is very similar to his jacket. Put a side-by-side up just so you maybe make the comparison. It's pretty hard to tell because it's hung up on the wall and you can't really do anything. But if you enter here and you look left, there's a portrait with a man that looks like Niko Bellic in a tow truck. And I'm pretty sure that this was confirmed to be Niko Bellic. But Is the Yellow Jack Inn connected to Roman by any chance? I don't think so. I think that this is not a classy place. This is something not Roman would not like. But there's also another Easter egg within GTA 5 that Lester mentions Niko. Here it is.
Need a crew. I can round up some of the old guys.
There are no old guys. Moses, ironically, he found Jesus. All those Irish crazies, they mostly just disappeared. That crew from the south, they all went down. There was an Eastern European guy making moves in Liberty City, but he went quiet.
In that clip, Lester said that there's a Middle Eastern guy in Liberty City, but he went quiet. That could refer to a lot of things. People speculated saying that Niko's died. That's what he meant by went quiet. Or maybe he just stopped doing criminal activities. But if we look at what the poster says, I want to analyze the wanted poster a little bit more. I just want to read it to you. There's a little description. I just want to read to you what it says. Okay, so the suspect is wanted for questioning in connection with a shooting at a nightclub in the Hove Beach area of Broker. The incident is believed to be gang-related. Witnesses reported hearing an Eastern European accent, which narrows it down to about 95% of the Hove Beach community. Okay, then the rest is kind of just yap. But they're probably referring to this nightclub, the mission where you kill Mikhail Faustin. This is in the first half of the game, but what makes it little known is that since it's in the first half, Niko was not protected by the UL paper yet. And the UL paper actually plays a big toll into finding out if Niko Bellic is really dead or not. Because when he went to the UL paper, they cleared him of all his criminal records after doing a little bit of work for them. So this is before that. So clearly this poster was made around the time of, I guess, Mikhail Faustin's death and when Niko Bellic committed this crime. There is another interesting character within this kind of backstory, and his name is Packie McCreary. He appears both in GTA 4, befriending Niko. He's pretty popular in the main story of GTA 4, and he also appears in GTA 5 a little bit. You can play with him in the story mode. You could bring him on as a heist, a guy along for a heist. He's even in online, but also a heist guy. But he says an interesting thing when you pick him for the Sandy Shores heist. I'm forgetting the name of it. But if you pick him as a gunman, he says something pretty interesting about the 3-leaf clover mission, which is the one playing behind him.
Eric Goo! What was your first bank score?
You know what? My first job ain't that interesting. I think I was spotting for my brother's scores in junior high. What is interesting is my biggest job. The Bank of Liberty City.
Ah, shit, yeah. I heard you were part of the crew that took them down.
I ran the crew. It was me, my brother Derek, God rest his soul, my pal Michael, God rest his soul, and another boy, Niko, who's probably dead too.
They're all dead. Must have been jinxed, huh?
All I know is I live to tell the tale.
Packie brings up the certain deaths of Derek and Michael, but he doesn't bring up the certain death of Niko Bellic. He says, and Niko was probably dead too. Like, it's uncertain. He says he's probably dead too. So, but there is another Easter egg in Michael's house, revolving around Niko Bellic. Michael's house. Sometimes you can find Jimmy on the laptop, and you can see that he has Niko Bellic's Life Invader page. Driver at Bellic Cab Service, lives in Broker. So this is his Life Invader page. It's like Facebook. In the GTA world, he says happy birthday Roman, and then underneath that's his profile. He's got all of his friends and stuff. But with the UL paper, forgot to mention that Mr. Gavrelli is also protected by the UL paper. He was a mafia member, and he got himself protected by the UL paper. So did Niko. So that plays a big toll in if Niko's really alive or not. But I just wanted to bring something up from this laptop right here. It says, happy birthday Roman. Now, it's pretty hard to make out, but He posted this about 40 minutes ago. On the laptop, it says 40 minutes ago, happy birthday, Roman. So that proves that Niko is clearly active. For this picture, I'm going to be focusing on the age. It says 28 to 32. This is a GTA 4 poster taking place in GTA 4. Obviously, it takes place in 2008. Niko's born in 1978, making him 30 years old. That fits right in the middle of the age range. So this is an outdated poster. My final conclusions are the Yellow Jack Inn is not connected to Roman or Niko at all, because it is a place of dirtiness and not a tavern that Roman was really projecting. Niko is active on Life Invader. He still tweets or posts messages and stuff. You know, happy birthday, Roman, hanging out with little Jacob, having friends still. So by Packie saying that Niko's probably dead, it doesn't really clear anything up. Lester saying that Niko went quiet doesn't really mean he's dead. I think Niko just got out of the criminal world and he started cabbing with his brother. So with all the evidence presented, I believe that Niko Bellic is alive in Liberty City, lives in Broker, cabbing with his brother. If you guys enjoyed this video, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you guys. I'm very glad to be back posting again regularly every week. Next week, I might do a GTA Online video. We'll see how it all plays out. But if you enjoyed this video and want to see more of it, comment, give this video a like, and sub to the channel if you're not already.